Hi CS112 students, welcome to week 1. So starting out, one of the first things you're going to notice on our main course page here is there's a picture of our textbook. You'll want to make sure that you have the correct version of this, otherwise your assignments won't match up with the older versions of this textbook. So it should look like that, or if you go here into the syllabus, sorry, my bad. So here on the syllabus page you find the correct ISBN, along with a lot of other important information. So I want you to make sure you take the time to review all of the information on the syllabus, and I'll just touch on a few really important points right now. So first of all, the attendance and incomplete policy. You must log on and complete all weekly assignments to demonstrate attendance in online classes. This means if you do not go in and submit an assignment for a week, you will be considered absent for that week. The policy is you must complete or have 70% attendance to receive a grade of C or better. So with 15 classes, if you miss 5 or more weeks where you don't submit something, you will be considered in violation of that policy, and so you will not be able to receive a grade of C or better. So just make sure you're keeping up with all of your work and getting everything in on time. Another thing is the plagiarism and cheating policy. Plagiarism will not be tolerated in this class, so please just don't do it. If you're asked to write something, it must be in your own words, and if you're going to use someone else's words, then you must quote and cite them. So yeah, just don't do it. The policy is, you can find more information in the student handbook, but if you are caught plagiarizing, you will receive a grade of 0 on the assignment, and depending on the severity of your plagiarism and whether or not this has happened before, you may fail the class entirely. So make sure just stay on the straight and narrow there. All right. So next up, this semester we will be working with Microsoft Office 2016. Here are our learner outcomes. This is all the stuff you can expect to know by the end of the class. Mainly we'll be working in Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, but we'll also be touching on some other things having to do with informational technology and computers. So here you'll find the grading standards and how you will be graded for the whole class. Assignments, daily work, including the review questions, will be worth 30% of your grade. Quizzes will be 15%. Projects, 20%. There's a paper towards the end of class that will be worth 15%, and then your final projects will be worth 20%. There's a note here about hands-on work, so make sure you read that. And please note that no late homework assignments will be accepted, no exceptions. So you must use good time management skills to keep up with the material and assignments. As I said, no exceptions. If your work is late, it's just not going to be counted, so make sure you're getting those things in on time. You'll find a tentative course outline, so this is what you can expect to be covered each week of the class, and what assignments there will be, and so you can kind of pre-plan. You'll notice the paper here is due in week 14, and then of course the final in week 15. All right, so moving on to your week 1 activities. You'll see here, week 1. If you're watching this video, you've already gone into the week 1 page, which the video will be here. You'll find some slides from the publisher here that would be helpful if, say, you haven't gotten your book yet. You should be able to complete some of the questions in the lesson 1 review with the help of these slides, but if you don't have your text, make sure you get it soon, well, as soon as possible, because it will be necessary in the upcoming weeks. There are a couple videos here that just go over some computer basics, understanding operating systems, Windows versus Linux, and information on Mac OS. So back to week 1. Come on. Oh boy. All right, so make sure you're reading lesson 1 in the textbook. Each week will be set up like this for you, so you'll see your reading assignment here. You'll have this the week 1 overview with the objectives for the week within there. If there's any other videos or stuff, you'll also find those there, along with the slides from the publisher. Your assignments for this week are to complete the introductions. If you click on there, there's the instructions right here, but you'll see down below, this is called Padlet. Basically, if you just double click inside there, this box will appear. You put your name in. I've put some prompts here. Tell us where you're from, what you're studying here at BMC, as well as some hobbies outside of school. And I also would like for you to upload a picture, a photo of yourself, or something that represents you, I guess. To do that, you click Add an Attachment. Darn. Then choose a file. You'll find the picture, click Open, and then Upload. So that's the introductions. You'll see mine is already here, just to give you a little example of how that should look. Next up is the Read and Acknowledge. After you've reviewed the syllabus, I want you to come here and send the statement in quotations right here to me in a Moodle message. So what you do is you'll highlight the text, like I've done here, and then depending on what kind of computer you have, either press Control-C or Command-C, and then paste the statement into a Moodle message by pressing Control-V or Command-C, depending on if it's a Windows or an Apple computer. You can find the messages here, create new message, search for me, Sarah Wellman. It's not going to find me because I am me, but then you'll send a message. There's also a video on the main Moodle homepage that will walk you through how to send messages. Once you've done all of that and read lesson 1, you'll need to complete the lesson 1 review questions. To do that, you'll come here, click Attempt Quiz Now, and then you'll go through and select the correct answers for these questions. When you're done, click Finish Attempt, Submit All, and Finish. And so that's it for week 1. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to send me a Moodle message, and have a great week, guys.